Percent of change. This is a digital lesson, and it starts out just explaining a reminder of what percentages are. It's a comparison out of 100. And sometimes we use percentages to tell how much something has increased or decreased. So it starts out with an example with money. If you had $100 and you earned 20 more, that would be a 20% increase because it's 20 out of the original 100. So it's pretty easy if your original number is 100. However, if the original number is different, we can do this in a different way. So sometimes we can use bar models. And bar models is a good way to show how this works. So if the original number is 150 and it rises by 60, what's the percent of increase? Well, we're going to take that 150 divided into 10 equal parts, and then we're going to compare that to 100 divided into 10 equal parts. So if we take 150 divided by 10, each one of these equal sections is going to be 15. Since we're adding 60, that would be 4 more sections of 15. Now, we want to know the percentage. We look at the same amount when we've divided 100 into equal parts. So each of these equal parts is 10, which would be 40. So this is equal to a 40% increase. Now the students are going to do their own. So if they have the number 70 and it's increased by 21, they're going to take that 70, divide it into 10 equal parts. So in each of these sections, they're just going to type 7. 70 divided by 10, all the way across. And then they're going to add 21, which would be 3 more 7s. And if we compare that to 100, each of these sections again is 10. And if you're adding 3 more boxes, that would be 30%. So a 30% increase. The next one shows a percent of decrease. So they have 90. They're going to take 90 divided into 10 equal parts. So they'll have 9 in every box. They're subtracting 2 more 9s, which will be 18. And we want to know what that percentage is. So if there are 2 more boxes, this would be a 10 and a 10, which would equal 20%. Now, another way to find percent of change is to set up a ratio. So if we have the change over the original number, so the original number is 75, it's increased by 15. So the change is 15, the original number is 75. We're going to set that equal to x to 100. So 15 to 75 equals x to 100. Very similar to what we did with the bar models, but this time in ratio form. So if you cross multiply, or means and extremes, solve for x, you get 20. So the rate of increase is 20%. And the students are going to do some problems on their own. The change over the original number, set it equal to x over 100, cross multiply. So they've got a few of those to do. And then the final way they're taught to do this is just to take the change, divide by the original number. So if the original number is 350, the change is 70. It's 70 divided by 350, and they're going to get a decimal answer. They're going to change that decimal to a percentage, and that is their percent of change. So they'll have a few more problems to do. Again, the change over the original number, or the change divided by the original number. They'll get a decimal answer, change it to a percentage. And then the final slide, they're just going to make up a word problem. They can put anything they want in here. I have a dog park full of puppies. They can put in whatever words they want. The numbers are already in here. And then they have to figure out what the percent of increase is. So again, it's going to be had 40, and there were 8 more. So the change would be 8. divided by 40, and that would give them their percentage. All of the teacher slides are on here for the teacher. So if you want to assign this to the students, just come up here to File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then for the student copy, you can just delete the completed slides.